Hello, I'm Heather Warlick, reporting for The Oklahoman, and with me today I have Susie Luchsinger.
Hey,
Thanks for coming, Susie.
I'm so glad to be here. I tell you, what a wonderful set, and just had the article come out in The Oklahoman this morning, and
That's
I
right.
tell you, you did a great job.
Oh, thank you. Well, guys, Susie she's a couple of things. She is a wonderful gospel country music singer. She's got 13 albums out right now, and your most recent album is?
Count It All Joy.
Count It All Joy. Yeah. Susie is Reba McEntire's sister, and she's got
That's
the
younger
sister. Baby sister, and she's got that McEntire talent going for her. So this weekend you are singing out at the Lazy E Arena, the rodeo there, doing the national anthem. All 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday,
yes,
at noon. But you're also shooting a special episode of your Cowboy Church.
Yes, the Cowboy Church service is being shown on Direct and the Dish, and it's a show that's on RFD TV on Sunday nights, Monday nights, and on Thursday nights. So it's a show that there's a phenomenon called Cowboy Church they're springing up all across America. And it's usually people that have not gone to church maybe 10, 15, 20 years. But they'll go to a church where you can wear your jeans and your kind of Western shirts, maybe even continue to wear your hat through the whole service. And what people say is that when they come in the door, people grab their hand, say welcome, and not try to just get away from you real soon. They want to know you, they want to get to know you, they want you to come back.
So it's a lot of community there.
Yes, there is a lot of community. And so it's bringing a lot of people back into the church. And it's not a formal church, it's more informal and just, a cowboy church.
Sounds like it. And so your show can also be seen on the web.
Yes.
Okay. Is that at cowboychurch.tv?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Cowboychurch.tv.
Okay. And so you sing your music for these episodes, and you also co-host with Russ Weaver.
I do.
And he is a preacher.
Yes. Russ and his wife, Anna, have been friends of my family for a long time. We kind of came up in the ranks of rodeo. We raised our children together and then ministered together also. And Russ was the perfect match for Cowboy Church because he was a calf roper. He competed in the rodeos, and he's also a pastor, was raised by a pastor, him and his mom. And so he has a great heart for the Cowboys, and it was just a great fit for us.
Okay, well, you came from a kind of a rodeo family yourself.
Yes, I did. My grandpap was a rodeo cowboy, world's champion in 1934. His name was John McEntire, lived down Limestone Gap, southeastern Oklahoma, and he was crowned champion. They didn't do it like they do it now. You didn't go all year long and continue to rack up these points. If you won Cheyenne Frontier Days in Cheyenne, Wyoming, you were the national champion.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, one rodeo and you were it.
You won.
So that happened in 34. He and my grandma Alice had one child, my father, Clark McEntire, and he was world's champion in 57, 58, and 61 in the jerk down steer roping, excuse me. And then they had 4 of us kids in 5 years.
Oh,
my
wow.
mom and daddy
She was busy.
Yes, she was. Yes, she was. Without all the matching washer and dryer and dishwasher and all that.
How do you do that?
I don't know. I don't know. But they had a kind of a simple life, but it was hard. But they taught us how to work real hard. We worked on the ranch. Daddy had about 5,000 to 7,000 acres right there where I live right now. And we worked hard on the ranch. And to make a little money, we learned how to sing. And so we would sing in the bars and the honky-tonks. Plus, got involved with 4-H Club. My brother was involved in FFA. We were involved in FHA. And we got involved in a lot of school projects, and it enhanced our singing and our the way that we performed on stage.
And you sang with the Singing McEntires,
yes,
right?
My brother Paik, who also still does a lot of entertaining, and my sister Reba and I myself were the Singing McEntires. And we did anything from singing before the football games on Friday nights out on the field. We had a little country band there at Kiowa High School. And in fact, one of the guys, I just saw him on Jay Leno night before last, plays bass for Alan Jackson. He was our bass player in that little country band at Kiowa, Oklahoma.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Roger Wills is still playing with Alan Jackson.
So, Wills, was he one of the Bob Wills?
No,
okay.
No kin.
Well, you and your sister Reba and your other sister Alice were all best friends growing up, right?
Yes, we were.
Yeah.
Yes, we were. Of course, when you got three girls in a one bathroom house, the sparks will fly, especially between Reba and I. Now, Alice was a good referee, and she's pretty tough. She was, a little bit muscled, and she could ramrod anybody, and she was the older sibling. But Reba and I housed together in a little 9x12 room with bunk beds, and Reba was terrible about letting her clothes pile up. She didn't like to put them back up in the closet. So we would get into these little fist fights and hair pulling things. But you grow past that and you become best friends. We toured together. I sang as a backup singer for Reba for 2 years before I started my family, and we continue to be best friends.
That's wonderful. And you have 3 kids of your own.
I do. I have a 21-year-old daughter. I always start with her because she's the daughter. She's in the middle. And, when you're the middle kid, you kind of get skimmed over a lot. So Lou Casey is 21. She lives in L.A. with my sister, and she's an esthetician. That's a person that works with face and off skin and all that kind of stuff.
And they have a lot of those in L.A., I'm sure.
Yep. Before that, she went to OSU Tech at Okmulgee and got her culinary degree.
Oh.
So she's very schooled and talented.
Great skin, great food.
Yeah, great girl. And then my 24-year-old son, he sells rock. Southeastern Oklahoma is a phenomenal place for rock. They sell building rock and landscaping rock. And then I have an 18-year-old son. His name is Samuel, and he's still in high school.
He's a senior in high school. Okay, great. Well, Susie, you, I know you've been through a lot of stuff in your life, and one thing I want you to share with us is this battle that you've been having almost your whole life with, first it started with psoriasis when you were, 16?
16 years old.
And then it turned into psoriatic arthritis.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Well, arthritis is something that many people battle in their day-to-day life, and I am so pleased to be able to talk about this because when I got psoriasis at the age of 16, it was terrible, because you have these lesions on your body, and the shorts and the bikini or whatever you want to wear is pretty well out, like wearing something like this,
cover everything up.
Yeah, you deal with that, the itching, the uncomfortableness of it. It just really grates on your nerves, and people need to realize that for people that they see it visibly on their body, to have some compassion with people who have skin diseases. And then the doctors kept telling me, one of these days it could develop into what they call psoriatic arthritis. And I thought, arthritis, that's for old people. What are you talking about? That's for people that are 70, 80 years old.
Right.
Well, 32 years after, or 30 years after I developed the psoriasis, I would get up in the middle of the night and the ball of my foot would just hurt so bad. And I thought, what is this? And, I stand a lot singing and doing interviews and signing autographs with people after the concerts and stuff. And I thought, well, maybe that's just from standing and, wearing too high boots and, maybe too small. And I went to my doctor because I had found a brochure that they touted a successful shot for psoriasis that had cleared up people's psoriasis. And so I took it to my local dermatologist and I said, could this be something for me? And he said, well, it's an arthritis medicine. And he said, do you show any signs of arthritis? And I said, well, kind of. Look at my foot, and I have, it hurts here and it hurts there. Well, he sent me down to a podiatrist, a foot doctor, and he ruled out that I had any fracture. And he said, you have the perfect case of sausage toe.
I knew you were going to say that.
And he was so proud of it. He was just like, oh, man, this is the
Lucky
perfect case, And I'm going, oh, yeah, right. Yeah, you wear a pair of sandals with this toe. That's horrible. Well, okay, so I went back, and he says, I like this medicine, but I've got another medicine called Humira. And it's made by Abbott Pharmaceuticals. And he got me on the program and everything, and you have to give yourself a shot. So it was really hard for me. I put it off about a month, And so, but immediately when I started taking that medicine, I noticed that my skin started clearing up and I didn't have that pain. And I don't have that pain anymore. It's worked a miracle in my life to be able to do what I do and not have to worry about those creams and those cortisone creams and the steroids and all of that stuff and the harsh chemically, stuff, the shampoo that stunk and tar soap and all that stuff. And so it's cleared my body after 32 years, and I'm so so thankful.
That's
of
wonderful.
How God just orchestrates you to you get involved with other people, you know, and here's another person that may have this clue for you. And so there's just a network of people that are always out there to help you.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
That is awesome that you're all, you know, healthy and you're feeling good. You look great.
Well, thank you.
It's been 2 years, right, that you've been on this medicine?
It has,
so
yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, I understand you're going to sing for us.
Well, I am. I've kind of had this bronchitis type stuff, but I think I'm kind of over the hump.
Okay.
So I think we'll kind of be all right.
Great. All right. Well, I'm looking forward to that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being with
I'm
us
glad
today,
to be
Susie.
here. Thank you.
Great.
You know, sometimes our families are the very last ones that we tell how much we really appreciate and love them. Have I told you lately that I love you? And have I told you there's no one else above you? You fill my heart with laughter, and somehow you make it better. You ease my troubles, that's what you do. For the morning sun and all its glory greets the day with hope and comfort too. You fill my heart with laughter, and somehow you make it better. You ease my troubles, that's what you do. There's a love that's divine, and it's yours and it's mine. Like the sun, and at the end of the day, we should give thanks and pray to the one, or to the one. Have I told you lately that I love you? And have I told you there's no one else above you? You fill my heart with gladness and take away all my sadness. You ease my troubles, that's what you do. You know, it's amazing how we can just make someone's day with a smile, with a hey, how you doing? Or maybe reaching out even more than that and loving those people that have no love at all in their life. There's a love that's divine, and it's yours and it's mine. Like the sun, and at the end of the day, we should give thanks and pray to the one, to the only one. Have I told you lately that I love you? And have I told you there's no one else above you? You fill my heart with gladness and take away all my sadness. You ease my troubles, that's what you do. You take away all my sadness and fill my heart with gladness. You ease my troubles, that's what you do.